Sagittarius, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to mention that at least for the month of March, the readings are going to be different. I've been guided to change it up a bit. So you're going to see a different type of, not style, but what I'm going to be channeling is going to be different than what I've been doing in my past readings. All right. So I will be doing it in this manner until I am called to change it up again. I also want to mention that I've launched my memberships on my website. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of like where you get the exclusive content on Patreon, but I created my own Patreon type stuff on my own domain because I prefer having control of everything, and it's going to be a little better than Patreon. There's going to be a lot more things that I get to do there, to include live sessions with members that I'm not going to do on YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover in my lives there. So that's a big perk for some of the membership tiers. There are plenty to choose from. Again, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. If you want to hop on that, check the description box below. I will have a link to take you straight to the membership plan so you can review them. Again, it's like exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's also going to help supplement these readings, okay? Let's see. Yeah, if you go to capellawellness.com, you're going to be able to see the link right there to go check on what membership tiers I have. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful month of March. It's a magical month, guys. Take advantage of these energies, all right? I hope you have a wonderful, transformational, inspirational week and month of March. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? Hopefully all is well in your sector of the universe. I send you much, much love and many, many blessings for this week and the weekend ahead. All right, Virgo, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, your current situation, what's going on with you, what obstacle you're encountering, what lesson you are learning from all of this. We're later going to see what guidance we have from Spirit to help you navigate these energies, what's going on with your love situation, and we're also going to see what the new moon in Aries is bringing you, which occurs on Friday, April 1st. Alrighty, let's see what's going on with Virgo. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Ooh, there we go. The Queen of Wands, Virgo. This beautiful energy. All right, what's going on with you guys? Shining your light. Or you need to shine your light, okay? As usual, I get two different groups. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and be honest with yourself, okay? Now, some of you feel like the queen bee, all right? Some of you entrepreneurs, some of you are feeling really vibrant. I'm hearing there's like this energy within you that just wants to come out, Virgo, and it's like, you know, you need to shine your light and you need to shine it brightly because the world needs who you were made to be. All right. When all of us dim our light, we are actually affecting the collective. And that's why, especially now more than ever, especially before Neptune conjuncts Jupiter, well, this is based on my opinion, we're going to need that light more than ever. And a lot of you are being called to really, really increase the luminosity of your light, okay? Some of you are feeling very confident, very courageous. It's like there might have been a change of events here. This could even be where you are feeling a lot more, it's a lot more confident in yourself. For some of you, fear is dissipating, or they want you to not focus on fear here and, you know, become this fearless warrior, become this fearless Queen of Wands who knows that as long as she has the Ace of Wands in her hands, she can overcome any challenge because she has the fire energy of the Ace of Wands to burn away challenges, conflicts, illusions, uncertainties. It's kind of like burning away all these things are lower vibrational, right? It's the light of God that she holds in her hands. As long as she holds the light, she trusts the light, she stands in the light, she's going to be successful. She's going to overcome whatever it might be trying to bring her down. She's going to overcome a lot of these things that may have hindered her in the past, okay? Others of you, you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be like a boss. You may be dealing with somebody who's very temperamental, very controlling, who likes it their way, the highway, or maybe that might be you, Virgo. This is another group. Remember, this is for some, not for all. You have to be honest with what message is for you. So either you're dealing with somebody who is a boss or something like that, or some sort of female energy, feminine energy, let's put it that way. It doesn't have to be female. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. Because as you know, feminine and masculine are not gender specific. So there's something here where some of you are dealing with somebody who's a boss, who is doesn't really like listening to your opinions, who likes to do things his or her the own way, juggles too many things. That could be you, okay, Virgo. And I know sometimes you guys might be in the while you're in the realm of service, that could also tie into you guys trying to overdo too much. And it's like, no, I'm going to take on this. I'm going to take on this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. No, I'm not going to allow anybody else to do that. I don't delegate. Her counterpart delegates. She does too, right? They work as a team, but they don't, step on each other's toes. They allow each other to actually know who's good at what, and then they delegate those tasks out. So some of you may need extra help with regards to delegating. Some of you have to be a lot more confident in your abilities, and especially if you need to have other people help you out with something, let them help you. If you know deep down inside that they're capable of doing something, Virgo, let them do it. Okay? There's something here with the Queen of Wands. There's like somebody's vibration is so high, their light is so bright, and they could very well be a business owner, that there's something that they're manifesting. Their vibration is so high, they're starting to manifest their heart's desires. And I say that because the Magician's at the bottom of the deck, and we're dealing with Gemini energy. Either you're dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart. Doesn't have to be, okay? If somebody you're dealing with has Gemini in their chart. Now, for those of you who are already in the Queen of Wands energy, you feel fearless, confident, courageous. You know what you want and you go after it. That ambition that you have, Virgo, that magic within you, because this is like a great manifester. They utilize their God-given gifts and talents to share with the world. They're an excellent leader. They're an excellent spiritual advisor, or whatever this is for you. Very successful business person, or like they're successful in the fact that they have been able to attract people in such a way that they are an inspiration to others. Okay. And because this person's light is so bright, they know the magic within them. They're utilizing that magic within them to cast it out to the world, to show it to the world. They're not afraid to be who they are. They know who they are on the inside, and because they are so in tune with who they are on the inside, they're not afraid to be their authentic selves. It's showing out. Again, because they know the magic within them, right? Because it very well be you, Virgo. You know the magic within you, and because of the luminosity of your light, you are vibrating high to the point where you're manifesting beautiful, wonderful things into your life, or you're about to. I'm hearing there might be a windfall of money. There might be a Gemini might be helping you out with something, or you're manifesting a Gemini or something like that, or somebody with strong Gemini in their chart. You know you have everything that you need, that God gave you all the tools that you needed to build this business, to be this person. You were always in tune with who you are and the God-given gifts you were given, and you utilize all of that to work your magic. And that's why some of you, you're so inspirational to others. You're so high vibe. You're so, other people are looking up to you, or this is going to happen more often, right? It's like something's going to happen out of thin air where a lot more people are going to see you. You're going to see your light, and there's going to be a lot more things happening, especially with regards to people, more people being drawn to you. If you own a business, more clients, more sales, more whatever this is. You took the initiative. You continued to follow your divine guidance. And not only did you follow your divine guidance, you continue to take inspired action towards that. Because you weren't giving it to fear. You asked God, God, what should I do now? You should do this. Okay. And you did it without fear. I'm seeing like Page of Wands energy with this too, right? That optimism, that fearlessness. Whatever God told you to do, you took the initiative, you took inspired action. And you worked your magic. You were your true authentic self, and people were drawn to you to the point where it's like, oh, I like this Queen of Wands. I like this Virgo, right? Let me help him out. Let me, something magical happens when you're around people, Virgo. That's what I heard, okay? You have the strong ability to manifest what you are desiring because you are so confident in your abilities, because of your charisma, because of who you are, because of your vibration, okay? There is something magical happening here, Virgo. There's something, miracles are coming in out of nowhere. God is weaving the magic wand, so to speak. He's got to start making things appear out of thin air, I'm hearing. Okay? Because of who you are. Now, the others of you, there's some sort of form of manipulation. Okay? Again, if some of you are trying to juggle too much and you're trying to like take control of everything, you may be trying to manipulate others into saying that, oh, you know what, you need this or you need that, or I should be taking care of this, I should be taking care of that for whatever reason. And it's either you or somebody around you, Virgo. And remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. But you have to be honest with yourself, because this is you, Virgo. This is for your spiritual growth. This is to help you. All right. This is not to put any judgments. This is not to, say anything, because we all have shadow sides. To us, it's about learning how to transmute that into light, right? So whether it's you or somebody else, Virgo, this is for you to find that magic within. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. You don't have to force things. Because the Queen of Wands, I'm lighting my incense in case you didn't know, the Queen of Wands, she can manipulate people into getting them to do what she wants, right? She wants it her way or the highway, and she could use her magic for bad. All right, she could use that to manipulate people just to get what she wants, but then it's not really going to work out. All right. You already have what it is within you, Virgo, to create abundance, to be a success. Some of you need to redefine what success means. Okay? Six of Wands is underneath there. So maybe pride and ego getting to some of you, or you're dealing with somebody who's very prideful. You can have pride in what you do, Virgo. Yeah, when the unhealthy ego kicks in, when I say you need to check that at the door, you're tapping more into the lower vibrational side of yourself, which ties into the Queen of Wands can get very egotistical because that is fire energy. Oh, well, you know what? I'm the only one who can do this. I'm going to do that. No, I'm going to control everything because it has to be done this way. Nobody else can do it better than me, that type of thing. Be very careful with that energy. You're going to start to attract that, and it's not going to work well. And then you're going to start manifesting things that you don't want to manifest. There's also a victory here, like I said. You're getting recognized more for your work, Virgo. Because so many people see you as this person, like, how is this person this way? You bring a lot of light to the world, Virgo. For those of you who are not in this shadow side of the Queen of Wands. there is an excellent spiritual leader or a business person here, or somebody who does public speaking or something like that. Someone here is very good at that. It could be very well attractive too, that may help you, but they see you for who you are, Virgo. And you're going to get a lot of success and recognition. There is fame here. Okay? This could be something magical happen where all of a sudden somebody's going to become famous. That's what I heard. Maybe Gemini has something to do with this. Okay? There's fame here and recognition. I'm also hearing fame and fortune. So you're really going to be publicly recognized for your efforts here, Virgo. Oh my God, it's the Ace of Pentacles. What did I say about fame and fortune? There is something about a windfall of money. If there's something with your finances here, Virgo, you're going to become more financially secure and stable here. There's a new beginning. There's a fresh start where with what you've been doing, you've been manifesting. This is the highest manifestation card. It's at the top of the deck here. You are manifesting something incredible here, Virgo, because of who you are. All right. That's for those of you who are not getting caught up in the taking control of things and manipulating things and my way, the highway things. Okay. When you are exhibiting the qualities of the Queen of Wands in the light side of her, this is what happens. You are manifesting. There's something about a windfall abundance here. Your vibration is so high here, Virgo, that you are manifesting something beautiful. You've planted the right seeds and now it's time to reap your harvest. There could be a new contract coming in. Like I said, you're getting some sort of fame, recognition for your hard work. There's some leveling up here. You're really going to be well known for something, and this could be dealing with a contract that somebody's going to give you, maybe by a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody who's also like very high vibe or something. It could even be coming from a fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've really built a solid stable ground for yourself, and you planted those seeds, but they were like seeds that were really growing something that was very, very healthy, very fruitful. Again, because of your vibration, because you utilized the magic within you, and you took inspired action. You listened to what God wanted you to do. Plant those seeds, Virgo, and there you are. You stayed grounded. You didn't keep your head in the clouds. You knew when you needed to come down to earth. And you know that you needed to do things in the physical. You weren't so far into the 5D and so far into the 3D. You found a balance between the two. And you always were following your light. And because you were following the light of God, your light, look how brightly your light is shining through that doorway there. It's a portal. Well, we know what it is. And that's the triple spiral at the bottom down there. You learned how to find the joy in learning your life's lessons. Because you saw those life's lessons, those hardships for what they were. And it humbled you. It helped you be more grounded. It helped you to really see the light of truth in things. And because of that, you're going to have a fresh new start at life. This is a golden opportunity. There's a new beginning here. And for some, with regards to your finances, especially if your finances are a little bit iffy, your finances are changing for the better. Oh, see, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone who's going to invest in your business or someone who wants to give to you. Yeah, there's somebody here who wants to collaborate with you, or they're going to give you a gift. It could even be a home, okay? Maybe some of you are manifesting a home or something. Somebody's going to give you a gift or a contract is very lucrative from a wealthy person, a loan, some financial help, maybe even to help with kids if you have kids or a child. Somebody here is willing to give to you a lot. Somebody wants to shower you with gifts. If it's not a love interest, it's somebody who's very magnanimous, who owns a very successful business, and they want to help you here is what I'm hearing. And look, for the Three of Wands, the ships coming in. Yeah, see? Your hard work's paying off, Virgo. Everything happens in divine time. You are going to reap your rewards. You're going to have that financial security and stability that you've been manifesting. It's coming. All right. The ships have already left the port. All right. They're about to dock. Don't give up before the miracle happens is what I just heard. Because it's there. The ships are coming in. Continue to make forward progress. Continue to level up, doing what you love. Continue to give your time, energy, and money to those for the greater good of humanity. That's part of you staying grounded, because you really working towards your dharma and giving your time, talent, and energy to others to help them with their spiritual growth, to even help them with their abundance, to help them find their magic, their light. It's helping you to stay grounded. It's helping you to understand what is truly important in life, and that's you utilizing that Queen of Wands energy within you to be that beacon of light, faith, and hope to others, to help them do the same. Okay. Let's see what the obstacle is. I heard it. It's faith. Loud and clear. Some of you, it's like you're manifesting something, and it's like you feel it, and God's been telling you you've got this, Virgo. But it's faith. Having unwavering faith. Sometimes your faith starts to dissipate. Sometimes you have to like pray to God to get it back up there. Because then the worry kicks in a little bit, because it's like, it's not manifesting. Why isn't anything happening? Like, you're getting to crunch time with something. You're like, I don't know. Nothing's happening. I need to try to manipulate. I need to try to control it. No, don't control. God's got this. It's the Hierophant. Okay? It's the Hierophant. Understand the true meaning of life. That's what I was talking about. It's about spirit and service. It's not about money. You giving your time and talent to others was what really was important. That is what is keeping you grounded and stable. This is Taurus energy. This is like that earth energy with the Ace of Pentacles. You are understanding what life really is, and that is you following your divine guidance. Like I said, listening to God and taking inspired action. Because you guys know that you have a mission to fulfill. And this is God telling you what directions to take. And you follow through with that guidance. Even if it seems scary, even if it seems odd, even if it seems out of place, you get into the energy of the Queen of Wands, and you're like, you know what? Whatever God's telling me, it might seem scary, but I got to be this fearless Queen of Wands. If I want something and God's telling me to do something, okay, that's part of what I need to do to get what I want, to try to manifest. This also helps you to get into a high vibrational state when you maintain that direct line of communication with God. You get to center. You talk to God. God, you know what? Especially if your light dims. I know that's happened to me recently, and I started to doubt certain things, and I just got to center. I said, let me stop everything. Let me go pray. Let me connect. And then I said, God, what do I need to hear right now? And then God spoke to me, or your angels, your ancestors, whoever you speak to in the 5D realm, okay? This is tapping into the 5D energies, tapping into what would your higher self do in any given situation. All right. And when you do that, and you really listen to what God has to tell you, and then your faith is renewed. Okay? This could also be conforming to society, right? Sticking with the status quo. Instead of being this independent person and doing things the way God wants you to do, you shining your light, you following your path of truth. She doesn't follow what everybody else does. She knows the magic within her. She doesn't need to manipulate people. She doesn't need to force things. She doesn't need to control. She knows that it cannot be her way all the time. She's like, God tells her, no, Queen of Wands, you need to be doing it this way. You should go about it that way, whatever. She's like, okay, God, I'm good. She trusts. She has a lot of faith. Okay. She trusts in God.
And she knows that magic within her is going to create the life that she's been seeking. That's why she's so successful. That's why she's on her throne. She's been doing that for a while. But she also makes sure that she communicates with God all the time. Because God is her only source and supply. He's the miracle worker. He's the one who provides for all of us. He knows what's best for all of us. So some of you need to get away from societal conditioning. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Stop trying to do things the way that everybody else did. You do things your way. Okay, Virgo. I know I got caught up in that when I had a conversation with my sister just this past weekend. With my YouTube channel. She was telling me what to do. Don't do all those videos. Don't do all that. Really? You should only do videos 2 minutes or less. And I said, that's not what God's telling me to do. I'm following my divine guidance here. And taking inspired action again with the Magician. Maybe you are dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. I actually just did Taurus's reading. So, let go of those self-limiting beliefs about yourself, Virgo, if you still have them. Again, you are the Queen of Wands. You've always been. You just have to embody that and embrace that. Ten of Swords. This has been very tough for you, Virgo. All right. There's been a lot of disappointments. You feel like nothing is going to get any better. You're like, how can this get any worse? You are undergoing a huge test of faith, Virgo. A huge one. God wants to see if you really trust in him. Because you're here like, man, all these swords, all these life lessons, all these experiences. Some of you may have hit rock bottom. Some of you may feel like a failure. Especially if you're thinking, I'm trying to manifest this and nothing's happening. I'm shining my light. I'm doing what God wants me to do, but nothing's happening. And you're like, when is this going to get better? Right? When am I going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Where's the dawn over the horizon type of thing? It's there. You are already there, Virgo. It's just that you have to have faith. God's going to bring you out of this. Release the pain of suffering. Release the feeling of victimhood, because you're not a victim. You got to take your power back. All right? Regain that strength. You look so tired here, tied to this rock here. But you're not going to be there. You're not going to be left for dead, Virgo. You have the 10. You have the Ace of Swords in your hand right there. You have the Sword of Excalibur to cut yourself free from this. Nobody put you here. Nobody forced you in this situation. God is going to be the one to end the suffering. If you're dealing with pain, heartbreak, suffering, failure, a divorce, victim energy, you were in financial ruin, feel like you hit a dead end, give it to God. Okay? Release this. There is a recovery here. You are so done with something. And maybe some of you have been praying to God about it. Nothing's been happening. And you're like, I'm just so done. When are things going to get better? Some of you are being hugely tested because there's something big that's coming. Again, with that Ace of Pentacles, with the Six of Pentacles we saw, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck we already were looking at. Something's about to manifest in ways you didn't expect. We did see the Three of Wands. That is Three of Wands too. There's like a breakthrough coming. God's working behind the scenes to bring this to fruition for you. You have to have that faith. And you have to stop doubting yourself. Understanding what the true meaning of life is. If you're worried about money or something like that, what is really life all about? So whatever this Ten of Swords is for you, you can no longer resist an inevitable end. All of this stuff is happening to you right now, Virgo, to test your faith, to see if you have really grown in faith here. Because I'm hearing for somebody here, something's going to happen at the 11th hour. There's no dead end here. That's an illusion. Release whatever this is. Let go of those limiting beliefs about yourself. God is here to help. I'm also hearing there's marriage for somebody. There's a very spiritual, deep level of commitment here. This is very solid, stable commitment. Queen of Wands also talks about something has the potential to be very successful, but also in a connection in a romantic relationship. Okay. And look who's at the bottom. Her counterpart is the King of Wands. See, with the control, authoritarianism, lack of self-confidence and courage, you got to look at the bigger picture. You got to look at the bigger picture. Again, what is really the meaning of life? Is it status? Is it money? Is it the relationship that you're in? No. It's about your time and service. Utilizing your God-given gifts to help others. Okay? So you got to release the need to control, because God is ultimately in control of everything. If some of you are trying to be ruthless and impulsive and trying to manipulate things to get things to work in your favor, if you're not already seeing it right now, Virgo, you're going to start seeing it soon, where it's going to backfire. You see, we got the counterparts here. King and Queen of Light. Shine your light. Some of you may be thinking, are you cut out to be an entrepreneur or a business person? And you're doubting. Again, it comes from within you. Not from anybody else, not from the outside world. God is the one who's going to help with this, okay? Excuse me. Utilize your passions. Do what makes you passionate. Do what lights you up. There's another person with an Ace of Wands in their hands. Use your creativity to bring about success. Again, because what happens is creativity is looked down upon. Us doing things of a creative nature or making a business out of it, people look at us like they'll say, what? You're going to do what for a business? You're doing like utilizing your creative talents. Don't listen to that. That's societal conditioning. That's, what you've been programmed to think. You can't make a business out of doing that. Don't listen to other people who do that. If this is resonating with you, Virgo, do what you love. Do what lights you up. Follow your passions. Build a business out of whatever creative talents God gave you. Work your magic. Other people are in these other jobs that they're miserable in because they're not utilizing any magic whatsoever. They're not utilizing their God-given talents. They're just pushing paper. They're just typing up on stuff. They're just clocking in and clocking out, whatever the heck they're doing. But they're not ultimately fulfilled. The more creative you are, the more successful you end up being. But again, what is success to you? The title? The job? The money? Look how well that's doing for everybody else. I know I was caught up in that. It's so much different now. And I'm so glad that I left that world. Because this is so different. Some of you may very well need to look at the bigger picture and see what really is life supposed to be all about. The others of you with that connection moving to the next level, there's success and a leveling up of a connection here. It is moving towards marriage, towards commitment. This is a very spiritual connection between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. Both of these people have really achieved some great level of spiritual strength and growth. They've done a lot of shadow work, which has caused them to really increase the luminosity of their light. There's a lot of confidence and courage here. Not only with the Queen of Wands, but with her counterpart. That's what I'm hearing. There is somebody who is very confident and courageous here. This is the most courageous of all the kings. This person is coming in to offer commitment to you. They are on your level, Virgo. They are now vibrationally in alignment with you. They are the king of light and you are the queen of light. Others of you who don't see it yet, you have to understand you're worthy of this. You deserve success. You deserve this business. Don't let anyone tell you you don't. And again, if you're focusing on the money of it, that's not what you should be doing it for. It's about service. You guys are all about service, spirit and service. There's also fear-based thinking here. You're kind of doubting your abilities. Don't doubt yourself. This is lack of self-confidence again. And if you're putting in too much work into something, again, control over doing it because you're fearful of not having money, because you're fearful of not being seen as somebody who is successful, or you're afraid of not you're afraid of your ability to manifest. It's stemming from fear or something, or trying to control. Again, that backfires. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. You're not stuck. You got to keep going. You have to persevere. Some of you have a hard time with like this slowness of things, because some of you want things to happen more quickly. But again, good things take time. And some of you, your stubbornness may cause you to do things a little recklessly, impulsively. Again, trying to do too many things, juggling. This person can be very committed and devoted to his work, but if it's like the shadow side of this guy, like the reverse, he does too much of that, and it affects his well-being, his health. If he works too hard, if he overcommits, okay? There's also somebody here coming with a very solid, stable offer of commitment for the long term. It's a very spiritual connection, and the King and Queen of Wands are very spiritual people. Yeah, there's marriage here. Engagement ring proposal I'm hearing. This person spent a lot of time on this. Very loyal, very dedicated, very devoted to you, Virgo. This is another group. This is for some of you, not for all of you. This person is very serious about this offer. They've worked very, very hard on it too. They also spent a lot of time on their healing, on their well-being, but they knew they had to take the time out to heal. Otherwise, they were going to be fully ready to become the King of Wands, to be in alignment with the Queen of Wands, because the healing does take time. Let's see what the obstacle is. I mean, what the lesson is. What lesson is Virgo learning from all of this? Spirit guides, angel, galactic family, plating tunes. Thank you. Oh, looks can be deceiving. That's why the obstacle is faith. Some of you are looking out the outside instead of looking on the inside. Okay. The lesson is to not doubt yourself and to not give in to those negative thoughts, self-sabotaging. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Boost that confidence. You have what it takes, Virgo. And the others of you, if it's the other way around or you're dealing with somebody who's like this, take it how it resonates, gotta stop lying to yourself. Oh, I can do this. I have control over that. I need to do it this way. And deep down inside, you're kind of like, or God's telling you, Virgo, you don't have to take control of everything. Again, there's something about lying to yourself about what success really is. This is about not getting caught up in these energies where there's either deception within your headspace or you're being deceived by the outside world or other people or other things. Looks can be deceiving, Virgo. What success looks to you, looks to one person is not the same as to what it looks like for you. If you're comparing yourselves to other people, especially if they have businesses or something, and they're like, oh, well, you know, they're doing it this way and they're successful, so I have to do it too. Is that what God told you to do? Did God tell you, Virgo, the one and only Virgo, to be like everybody else? That's not what God made you for. Otherwise, God would have made you exactly like the person you were trying to copy. That's for somebody here. It's not for all of you, okay? So, yeah. What's going on in the outside world? What you are not seeing is getting to your head. You're so close to the Eight of Swords, you're going to start doubting, and you're going to get into monkey mind. You're one sword away from that. Spirit doesn't want you to get there. Because things are going on around you you can't see. There's something that is either you're circumventing something or Spirit is working behind the scenes to make something magical happen for you. I'm hearing optical illusions. Things aren't always what they seem, Virgo. So take it how it resonates with you. And stop with the self-sabotaging. Stop with the negative talk, self-talk, okay? You have what it takes. Have faith. Again, with those limiting beliefs about yourself, you gotta have those crumble. You have unlimited potential. There's also something here where somebody's secretly planning something. And very strategically planning it too. With this commitment. All right. Yeah, somebody's coming out of hiding. Somebody's spent a long time in hermit mode, isolation, removing themselves from the chaos, really following their light, getting the divine guidance, and coming up with a plan, a secret plan to surprise you, to offer you this level of commitment. Again, it could be a surprise proposal or something. The others of you with this negative self-talk and the negative thoughts here, lying to yourself, deceiving yourself, you really got to go within. Follow your light, your path of truth. It's not anybody else's. The Queen of Wands has her own, magic. She stays on her path because she knows she's different from everybody else, and she utilizes what God gave her to create that life. And now I'm looking at it. She's got a 4-leaf clover in her hand over here. Where the heck is it? She knows luck is on her side. It's like Sagittarius energy. She's got the support of God in the universe. She has her own light that she's going to shine. It's not trying to be like somebody else. That's somebody else's light, right? The hermit knows this. He gains a lot of wisdom for understanding it's my path of truth. It's my destiny. It's my fate. It's my mission, my purpose. It's not like anybody else's. I have to follow my North Star, not somebody else's North Star. Some of you have to like really go within and do some soul searching and say, you know what am I being dishonest with myself about? What do I really need to face? What do I really need to see the truth of that I'm not seeing or that I don't want to see? When that happens, you're going to have these massive epiphany moments. And it's part of your spiritual growth. When you stop telling yourself lies, and you stop doubting, and you stop telling yourself you can't amount to anything, you can't be successful, you're not this charismatic, attractive person, whatever this is for you. I have to be like everybody else because everybody else is successful that way. No. The hermit knows better than that. And with all of that negative self-talk and overthinking and all these things, he looks deep within him and says, you know what, hermit, you're not like anybody else. You have your own unique gifts. You have your own North Star to follow. You have your own path of spiritual growth. And with that insight, he gains a lot of wisdom. And he realizes things about himself, about the world. And as he goes through that journey, he prepares himself to teach others what he has learned. That is part of his mission. It's part of a lot of our mission to do. Look who didn't move, the Knight of Pentacles. Yep, somebody is strategically planning an offer, a proposal. Somebody's been working very hard, very diligently on this. It's been taking a long time, but they want to get it right is what I'm hearing. It's coming from somebody. It could be an earth sign, another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could just be this person coming in with this offer that they've been really planning out. Secretly and strategically. This is a very trustworthy individual, very loyal, very dedicated, very honest, very serious. The others of you, the lesson is to go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Have patience. Because that's what happens when the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, they don't have patience. They try to control things. They do things impulsively and ruthlessly, recklessly. Spirit doesn't want you to do that. You start affecting things. All right, let's see what guidance we have for you. What guidance do we have for Virgo? Yeah, I'm hearing it again. Looks can be deceiving. Virgo. Things aren't always what they seem. You really gotta look within to see the truth in whatever this is. Let's see what guidance we have for you. What guidance do we have for Virgo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Transformation, number 16. I don't know if anybody else who's gotten that card yet. This is the last week I'm using this deck. I'm using this whole theme, actually. Number 6, freedom. It's at the bottom of the deck. You got to give what you take. Like, oh, 616. Could be the birthday of somebody you know, or June 16th is relevant to you, or 616. This number means that a relationship is imminent based on what I know about 616. Somebody's going to come towards you. It's imminent. All right, let's look at 16, transformation. Mulane brings awareness and light to consciousness and understanding of one's higher purpose. Amethyst aids in transformation. Sometimes a change of habit is enough. Other times, only a complete transformation will do. It is time to gain a fuller understanding of your soul's purpose, and that will require transformation, a rearranging of your worldview and practices that bring your actions in line with your ideals. Reach for and embrace your highest version of yourself. I seek transformation. I have a higher vision for myself and move toward it step by step. I release my old self and embrace who I am becoming. Queen of Wands. Your higher self, your creative self, your light. It's your shining your light, Virgo. We have freedom at the bottom of the deck. Blackberry supports shadow work, helps face primal fears, protects and heals. Obsidian exposes flaws, weaknesses, and blockages and provides support in facing them. True freedom requires intense shadow work. Face your deepest fears. Feel your hardest, scariest, and most shameful emotions. Only through recognizing and naming them can you finally deal with them and be free. Do not go alone into the shadows of your soul. Call on the dark goddess who will guide and protect you. I am ready to face my worst fear or shameful emotion. I know I am not alone and that the dark goddess will guide me toward true freedom. See, fear. Fear is holding some of you back. Okay. All right, let's look at more guidance. Let's see what else Spirit wants to share. What else would you like to share with Virgo at this time with regards to the situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please and thank you. Oh boy. Okay. It was like a stack of cards, or maybe not. 1, 2. Oh, 2. Okay. Maybe you're seeing 555 a lot too. If you're seeing it, well, here it is again. Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. See? Your vibration, the higher it is, the better you're going to be able to manifest things into the physical. Awen, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. Yep. We saw King and Queen of Wands, right? Balancing the masculine and the feminine. So for those of you where you are already vibrating at this, right? You are definitely, there's some huge change coming for you. And look, it's another 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. Yep, there's change. Like I'm hearing for some of you who've already been continuing to do your higher purpose, your light work, the worst is over for you now. God's really stepping in to help with this. He's heard your prayers, and now these things are going to manifest. But you maintained your faith. That was an obstacle for you before. Some of you really, really maintained your faith, and you still continue to connect to God and go to Him for guidance. And what do I do? All this other stuff. And you were trusting. And now you're manifesting money and income. What did I talk about? You know, there's a windfall of money coming in. Your finances are going to be changing. Bottom of the deck is insight. Opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. See, I was talking about that third eye and the crown with communicating with God here. Having that faith, not seeing with the human eye, seeing with the third eye. That's why looks can be deceiving with the 7 of Swords. Things aren't always what they seem. Virgo, open your third eye to really see the truth of certain things, your situation, and to also strengthen your intuition. You gotta go by your intuition. Interesting. Underneath that is One Enchanted Evening, the perfect night. See, I was talking about somebody's planning something. An event or a date or something like that. Healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. Exactly. True healing. Okay, Let's see what the new moon in Aries is bringing you. What is the new moon in Aries bringing? Virgo, spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm hearing for those of you where this money, this manifestation of financial stability and security coming in, you don't see it coming. You don't see it coming. That's the energy of the Seven of Swords. That's what they just told me. Step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. There you go. Your life's purpose. Take time to breathe out. Taurus actually got this card as the one that flew out, Disseminating Moon. And step out of your comfort zone was at the top of the deck for Taurus too. So these are very... You may want to watch Taurus's reading, and Taurus is showing up here. All right, let's look at the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. See, with that Queen of Wands energy, there's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? I know I'm headed in the right direction. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this. The North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Gide, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. That's also with that King of Wands energy, right? You have the responsibility to make things happen. You got to take action. You got to take the lead in your life if you want those things to manifest. Disseminating Moon. Let's see. Where's Disseminating Moon? Oh, is it back here? I'm looking for it. I opened right to it in Taurus's reading. 34. I thought it was at the front. Okay. Take time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you about. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences, rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best, you see? Have faith right there. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, 10 of Swords, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am, and it's okay. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The Disseminating Moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The Disseminating Moon is the time to breathe out, give yourself some time off, and think about what has passed. And lastly, we're going to see what's going on with you with regards to love and relationships. It could be any type of relationship, Virgo. Just trust what your heart is telling you with whatever message comes out. What do we have? What can you tell us about love and relationships for Virgo? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, glam it up. Bring your A game, hitting the town. Make an effort, edgy venue, the finishing touches, stylish. It's time to bring your A game, Virgo. You know what? Make an effort. Go out there and show the world who you really are. Okay? This is like energy of the Queen of Wands. You have what it takes already, Virgo. So I'm getting, for some of you, this is more of a relationship with yourself. Make an effort to actually take action on becoming this Queen of Wands. It's already within you. You just have to do your part. It's the shadow work, right? Trusting in yourself and not doubting yourself. Again, with the negative self-talk and finding that confidence and courage. Just go out and do it. Others of you, with this commitment coming in, there is somebody who's making the effort. Like we saw we have the strategic planning, the secret planning, the commitment, and we saw the Knight of Pentacles. This person is making a huge effort to take you somewhere. I'm hearing it's going to be a very elegant, very extravagant date. All right, hitting the town. It's not just hitting the town. You're going to be getting dressed up for this date. This is not like a jeans top type of thing. This is like a nice dress or something like that, or a nice suit. I'm hearing this is going to be fine dining. I'm hearing this person is bringing their A game. They're making an effort, but they just don't want to come in. I've said they're very serious about this. They just don't want to come in and say, oh, hey, Virgo, you know, you want to go out for drinks or you just want to go on a date? No, this person's like, I have to step it up. I have to step it up. Again, they're very, very serious. I feel it very strongly for whoever this is, Virgo. Edgy venue, I don't know. It could be something that's very high class or something like that. Somebody's putting the finishing touches on this date, this event here. Okay. So get ready for whoever this is. You're going to be getting dressed up to go out to someplace really fancy is what I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck is the Siren. Alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. Now, I'm getting rebellious in a nice way. This is the energy of the Queen of Wands, but she knows how to balance that. She doesn't want to be threatening or vindictive. She can be seductive, but in a good way. She's very alluring, right? That's the charisma, the light within her. She's this very enticing individual. So you have to, some of you have to embody that more, Virgo, and not be afraid of letting this siren out. And again, this is not the siren that comes out and starts luring men and kills them, right? That's the shadow side. We want to be like this. Allow yourself to be that mysterious person. Let people wonder, wow, who is that Virgo? Like, how did they get to where they are? Like, all this other stuff type of thing. Right? This needs to come out more. Be that rebel. Be the person that God made you to be. Don't be like anybody else. And being a rebel doesn't mean you have to be breaking rules and be some crazy person who's running around with their head cut off. Right? Losing their minds. No. Or trying to be the person who's like trying to wreak havoc on things or breaking rules all the time. We can break certain rules, but those are the rules that society told us to follow. Of course, there are rules that we need to follow. We all get that. But like how to be successful, being yourself, using creativity to build a business, right? Those types of things, right? I ended up realizing that, and it's in my birth chart, you know, being a rebel. That's Uranus energy. Especially with the way that, you know, my families have been structured and my lineage and things like that, or what the home looks like type of thing. Because I'm the only one who's a single mom. Out of everybody in my family, it's just me. So people kind of look at me a little bit of a rebel, right? But it's not a bad thing. Doesn't have to be a bad thing. There's always a shadow side and a light side, okay? All right, Virgo, hopefully this helps you. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to reach out to me, all that information is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, you can check out my service suite there. You can get in contact with me there through a different bunch of ways. If you would like to sign up for a Capella membership where you get exclusive content, you can get discounts to all of my readings and classes, all these extra good perks, the exclusive content that I give there for my members, to include giving them live readings for free. The extra content there helps supplement the weeklies, all right? So if you want to check that out, there is a link
for those memberships below. Also, if you would like to purchase more than one reading to help you with your spiritual growth or whatever situation you're in, I have bundled packages where you save a good amount of money instead of buying them individually, and you get a free bonus reading with every package. All right. So check those out in the link below. All right, Virgo, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.